to my channel, Maximum Momming. So we're coming up on the last week of school, and my girls are gonna have plenty of tests and plenty of study guides and homework and things like that to accomplish. Whew, my 16-year-old is gonna have finals. My 13-year-old is gonna have study guides and lots of homework to do. And the two areas that they do those things in, as far as homework and study guides, is their bedroom, which they love to do some homework and things like that, cuddled up in their bed, and our home office. And they have their desks and their computers and things like that in our home office. And so they like to do it at their desk and sometimes at my desk. And they like to get their homework done there. And these two rooms right now are a hot mess. Like, they're absolutely destroyed. And you cannot do your homework or study in these two rooms. So Maximum Mom to the rescue, gotta get those rooms cleaned up and ready for the last week of school. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. There's plenty of videos for you to watch, some cleaning motivation videos, some organizational videos, as well as some grocery hauls for you to like and enjoy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the Maximum Momming family. And I'm gonna go ahead and get these rooms cleaned up, nice and neat and up to par, so that you can see what they look like when they're not destroyed. So, as always, let's get to work. So I have to clean off my daughter's desk so that she can finally use it and not use mine, because that's what she's been doing. She's been absolutely using my desk. I'm going to tackle her manga. I hope I'm saying that right. Manga? Yes. And she's got this manga book and her sketchbook and all her stuff. It's just in her chair, as you can see. So she's been using my chair. And then I don't have a chair to sit in. So this is all of her drawings and things like that. And she has a blank book that she uses so she can do her own sketches. And she has no place for it to go right now. So what I'm going to do is I've been getting some things so that she can get organized. And so we can basically try to find a place for it to go. I bought some things so that I can, so just some shelving units so that I can finally find a place for her manga and her drawings to go, so that they don't have to sit in her chair, so they no longer will have a house in her chair. So I bought this box and I liked it at first, and I was like, I'm going to stick her things in this box and have some place to put it. And then I realized this box is probably too big. I don't know where I'm going to put this box in this room because we don't have a lot of space in here. We probably need smaller boxes. So after I started putting her stuff in here, I realized that I'm probably going to need a smaller box. So that's what my next step is going to be. Is going to be to find a different house for her manga stuff to go in. And I think I have just the place for it. So I put all of her sketchbooks in a basket, and I put her manga book in her desk drawer. And that seems to be a good place. So I could put all her sketchbooks in a basket, and then I put all her manga stuff in her desk drawer. And I think that's going to be the best place for it, because then her manga stuff is safely put away and her sketchbooks can just go in a basket on the shelf. And then that gives her more space for other things. And yeah, and I have to make sure though that I leave space for and some extra baskets for my 16-year-old to put some stuff in here, because it seems like my 13-year-old is taking up and hogging all the space. I mentioned before that my 13-year-old is kind of hogging up all the space. So this basket right here that I'm putting in the corner right now, it's got 3 baskets on it. Well, it's got 2 baskets, and then I put something in the middle. It's some stuff of mine. So I feel like my 13-year-old and myself, we tend to have the most things in this office. My husband, he has a office at, he has an office at work. So he basically has most of his things at work. But my 16-year-old, she doesn't have that. She doesn't have that space where she can put things. And my 13-year-old and I, we kind of like commandeered all the space in this office. So what I plan on doing is offering my 16-year-old some space, giving her some of the baskets that we have in here. There are a lot of baskets in here that have, where she can put things at. And she has her own desk, but she shares it with my husband. So when he comes home and he needs a work office at home, he kind of shares it with her. Like they both have their monitors on the same desk. And my 13-year-old and I have our own private desk. So I feel like she needs her own space. And so I'm going to offer her more space in the office if she needs it. And just, give up some of mine and give up some of the space that my 13-year-old uses. And so that it can be even, it'll be fair. This summer, we're just going to go through some stuff and see about offering her more opportunities to put her things in here. So right now I'm just gonna clean off their table because they could use this space. Like right now my daughter she was looking for like some pencils and things like that, and she just kind of dumped her entire pencil holder on the table. So I'm just kind of putting everything back in there. She was taking her advanced placement test, and she was looking for some really good pencils to use. and she had none in there whatsoever. So I had to go, and because they run through pencils, I don't know, leave it in the comments. Do your kids run through pencils as much as my kids do? Like, they will run through pencils. Like, the pencils will be perfectly good, except they have no erasers. And it's like the pencil, once the pencils no longer have erasers, then they're done with them. Like, they're like, this pencil is useless. So, and I get it, if you're in school and your pencil doesn't have an eraser, what good is it? So that's really what happened. And she was taking an AP test, and she really needed a good eraser and and a good lead, basically a sharpened pencil. And so she was looking for that, and she kind of dumped all of her pencils out right here. So I just put them all back, and probably all these pencils are going to be trashed. So that's usually what, now that my kids are older, when we go school shopping, literally all we get is, filler paper, notebooks, and lots of pencils and pens. That's it. Like, we don't really get a lot of crayons and things like that. We usually just get filler paper, notebooks, pencils, and pens. And they like the erasable pens, so they're a little bit pricier. But yeah, leave it in the comments. What's your school shopping like? And do your kids run through pencils the way that mine do? For some reason, it seems like it takes me a lot longer to make my 16-year-old's bed than it does for me to make my 13-year-old's bed. I noticed that it takes me forever. And I think it's because my 16-year-old, she likes a lot of different blankets and things on her bed. And she has a lot more things on her bed than my 13-year-old does. Well, nah, I don't know. My 13-year-old does have a lot of pillows. But my 16-year-old, she just kind of likes a lot more. my 6-year-old has more blankets and things like that. But now that it's heating up, we're getting a lot warmer here in California. I think I'm gonna see a lot less blankets on the bed, because nobody's gonna want all those blankets on their bed. And that's why you see the extra fan in the room. This fan is not usually in their room, but you see the extra fan because they are, they're starting to get a little warm. We're in the 90s now here in California. So they are asking for more air. They want the AC on, and they're requesting bigger fans in their room. And I have no problem with turning on the AC, but they don't, they want it to be colder. And I'm like, okay, we'll just give you an extra fan because we're not going to put the AC too low. And we don't want it to be too low in the house. But now that we're getting warmer, we're just going to dole out the extra fans because pretty soon we got probably a month, and we're going to be in the 100s. Thank you for watching. So I got the spaces all cleaned up, and as you can see, I did some organizing as well. I put some new shelving things in, and I organized my daughter's things. And soon we're going to be organizing some of my 16-year-old's things in here so that she'll have some space to do some things as well. I want her to be able to just get a little bit, spread out and do some of the things that she wants to do. I've got their bedroom all organized and clean for them so that they can get ready for their last week of school, and be ready to do their study guides, be ready to do their finals week, because my 16-year-old, she's going into finals week, her last finals week of 10th grade. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. So I'm just, kind of wanted them to be able to have 2 rooms where they can study and get everything they needed to get done. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? How's everything looking? Also, let me know in the comments what you think of this channel, and just tell me a little bit about your kids' last week of school. All right, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go and hit the subscribe button and join the Maxwell Momming family. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you go and hit the subscribe button. It's free. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.